In this video, I'll be guiding you through two of the most important Kegel exercises for women that help you recover both your pelvic floor strength and endurance. Hi, I'm Michelle, and today I'm guiding you through two of the most important Kegel exercises you need to do to recover both your strength and your endurance. Now, this is particularly relevant for you if perhaps you're not getting the results that you're after from your Kegels training, or also if you're new to Kegel exercises and just starting out, and particularly if you're strengthening for pelvic floor laxity or looseness, if you're trying to overcome prolapse symptoms, or also for bladder recovery. So these two exercises really need to be incorporated into your regular daily program. So what I'll do is I'll guide you through the two exercises, and we'll do those both together so that you know exactly how to do them at home and include them into your training. And then what we'll also do is go through how many of these exercises that you need to do, and I'll do that after we've done our little training routine at the start. So stay with me for that so that you know how many exercises to do a day. Now, it's really important that you know why you're doing these exercises. They are fast and slow Kegel exercises. And the reason for that is because we've got fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers in the pelvic floor. These are the two types of muscle cells. So that you need to be training both these types of cells and both these types of fibers to get your best possible results. If you're doing just one or the other, then you won't get the results that you're after in terms of overcoming your pelvic floor problems and your overall pelvic floor recovery. So your fast twitch fibers are the muscles that give your pelvic floor strength, and they work for contracting when you cough, when you sneeze, when you exercise, when they've got to contract quickly and strongly. Your endurance exercises are for your slow twitch muscle fibers. That's the second type of muscle fiber. And these are the ones that work for long periods of time. So they help to overcome that looseness or that feeling of laxity in the pelvic floor. They're really important for bladder control, really important for controlling prolapse symptoms. So that you can see that we need to include training for both types of the fibers to get our best possible results. So let's get started with our training now. What we'll do is we'll start with the fast exercises for the fast twitch muscle fibers. So these are like your sprint exercises. So what I want you to do is, you can see I'm sitting in a chair. You can do these sitting in a chair at home, or you could also do them lying down or standing if you prefer to as well, in the position that you can best feel your pelvic floor muscles working. Now, in sitting, you can either sit on a towel roll, and I've shown that before if you have problems feeling the exercises, or in the chair that I'm in, you can see that I'm sitting away from the back of the chair. That's really important. Don't sit and slouch against the back of the chair. So sit away from the backrest if you're sitting now. Lengthen your spine and sit nice and tall. So for these fast Kegel exercises, what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze and lift inwards around the three pelvic openings, and that's the anus, the vagina and the urethra, or the opening to the urine tube. So you're squeezing and lifting all those at once. If you're not sure, you can refer to my video above that explains this in more detail. But that's the action we're using to do our fast exercises. Now, these are 1 to 2 second exercises. So let's have a try of that. First of all, rock between your sit bones, feel where your sit bones are. We're working those muscles in between there. So nothing should happen in your buttocks. Nothing on the outside should move. All the action happens on the inside, in and around those pelvic openings. So here we go with our first exercise, sitting nice and tall, inward curve in the back, and we're going to squeeze the openings and lift inwards, and then relax them down and let go. Let's try that one more time together. Again, not squeezing the buttocks, not squeezing the thighs, not pulling the tummy in. We're just focusing on those openings. Here we go. Squeeze and lift inwards if you can. And now see if you can lower it down and relax. Okay, that's our fast exercise. Now, let's move on to our slower exercise. This is the longer hold for overcoming that sensation of looseness, of pelvic floor prolapse symptoms, and also to help with your bladder control as well. These exercises are also really important after childbirth and with menopause. So we're going to do our longer holds. Again, just starting out gently. You don't need to do them strongly at the start. And it's the same action that I just described. Squeezing and lifting inwards around the openings and then lowering down. But this time we're going to try and hold that exercise as we do a couple of breaths in and out, and these are normal breaths. So once again, set your posture up for success. So that means moving away from the back of the chair, lifting the crown of your spine or the crown of the head so that your spine is lengthened and you're nice and tall. And what I want you to do at home is again try to squeeze and lift inwards around the pelvic openings. Try to breathe. Squeeze and lift and breathe. And now see if you can relax that down and let go. It's a little bit harder than the fast ones, isn't it? So it doesn't matter how long you can hold these for at first. The idea is to get the right technique when you're starting out of doing the longer, gentler hold. So lift and squeeze and lowering down. And then with practice and over time, your endurance will come as well. So let's talk about what you need to do in terms of practicing at home for your fast fibers and for your slow twitch fibers to get your best possible results. For your fast exercises, squeezing and lifting and lowering down, they're the 1 to 2 second holds, and you're trying to do those up to 10 times in a row. So it's squeeze and lift and lower down, squeeze, lift and lower down, up to 10. Doesn't matter if you can't make 10, 2 to 3 is absolutely fine. You try and do that 3 times a day. So that's a total of 30, 3 lots of 10, 30 fast exercises a day. For your slower exercises, again, you're trying to work up to 10-second holds. And as I said, it doesn't matter if you can't go that far. At first, just do what you can manage to do, even if it's 2 to 3 seconds, and you'll build up gradually. Now, your 10-second holds, you're trying to do 10 of those in a row, and again 3 times a day. And your slower holds are a little bit gentler than the faster holds. The fast contractions should become quite a strong contraction, the strongest contraction you can do, but the slower holds are a more gentle contraction, about 70% of what you can do. But remembering to start out gently at first to get the technique correct. Now, if you'd like a full workout of these exercises, it's coming up next, so stay with me for that. But I really hope these exercises today, these fast and slow twitch Kegel exercises, help you get the best results from your program and overcome your pelvic floor problems at home. So if you've enjoyed the video, I'd be really grateful, as always, if you could give it a like below, because then that encourages YouTube to share the information with other ladies too. Oh, I look forward to seeing you next time. Stay with me for the video coming up for the workout, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.